Hey guys, and welcome back to We Made It Fit. One of the most frequently asked questions I've been getting lately is how do I start being healthy? So my number one answer to this is our favorite topic, food. So if you want to start being healthy and feeling healthy, you need to start eating good food. So if you are treating your body like a trash can, you're putting all this junk into it, that's exactly how you're going to look and feel. So it's really important to put whole, natural, unprocessed, fresh foods into your body so your body can do everything that it's meant to do and it can just be healthy and flourishing. So if you're looking for more energy, better sleep, skin clarity, a glowing complexion, maybe you want to lose a couple pounds or gain a couple pounds, you're looking for muscle definition, all of that comes back to what you're eating and what you're putting into your body. So even if you're just looking for that feeling of being healthy, you know, a lot of people say that to me, they're like, I just want to feel healthy and alive. It all comes back to what you're putting into your body. So I always say if you want to start being healthy, food is going to be the number one thing you want to look at, and then exercise. So I always put food first. If you are just starting out with being healthy and you want to learn just good habits, start with food and then look at exercise later, because exercise is a whole different topic. But once you start putting food and a good exercise routine together, that is your golden combination right there. That is where you're going to be 100% thriving and just feeling and looking good. But we're going to start small today. You know, you got to take everything one step at a time, so we're just covering food. Alright, before we get into this video and talk about how to eat healthy, make sure you give this video a thumbs up to support your girl. Hit that subscribe button down below so you're always getting the latest tips from We Made It Fit. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and my blog, and all of those links are down below, and you can just follow me at We Made It Fit for all of those. Alright guys, let's go and learn how to eat. So I'm not going anywhere, we are just going to stand right here and talk, but I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. When you're learning how to eat healthy, we're going to break it down into 3 parts. First, we're going to look at what you're going to eat, how often you're going to eat, and then how much you're going to eat. Alright, the first thing we're going to look at is what to eat. So, like I said before, you want to focus on whole, unprocessed, natural, fresh foods. I always say the closer it is to the ground, the healthier it is for you. So there's only a couple things that I really do not eat at all and I highly recommend staying away from. Number one thing is processed foods. So try to stay away from things that are in a package, box, cans, plastic containers, because a lot of those are just full of garbage ingredients, full of chemicals, preservatives, sugar, and it just really does nothing for your body nutritiously. And along with the processed foods, you obviously want to stay away from the typical junk foods, you know, like desserts, cookies, chips, just pop, anything that, you know, everybody knows it's highly processed and not good for you. The second thing you want to get rid of from your diet is added sugars. So this is everything except natural fruits. Those have natural fructose and that is actually good for you. So keep eating your fruits. But I'm talking about the things that are labeled cane sugar, raw sugar, corn syrup, molasses, maltose, dextrose. The list goes on. That food industry actually uses 61 different names for sugar, and you can actually Google it if you're unsure if, you know, something's added sugar or not. But these are all refined or very chemically sugars that they do nothing for you. So you want to stay away from those. And the last thing that you really want to omit from your diet is alcohol. So obviously like wine, beer, liquor, all of those, anything you get intoxicated from, you want to stay away from those as well. The other thing that you want to limit and maybe consider getting out of your diet is dairy and gluten, because the body doesn't really process either of these very well, and so you're feeling like really bloated all the time, and maybe you get like stomach discomfort after eating dairy and or gluten products. that's telling you that your body doesn't really know how to process these, and it's just really not going to do anything good for you. So you really want to either cut back on or completely eliminate, milk, yogurts, cottage cheese, regular cheese. You also, in terms of gluten, you want to stay away from your white and wheat breads and tortillas, cereals, crackers, chips. Cut back on those and see if it does anything for you. Because I know once I started cutting back on dairy and gluten, I saw a lot more clarity in my skin, and the bloating was the most significant thing for me. Like, I don't get stomach discomfort like I used to. So what can you eat? Because it seems like we covered a lot of things that you can't eat, but there's actually a huge menu of things that are so good and nutritious for your body. And these are obviously going to be all your fruits and vegetables. And you can, if you're choosing to eat dairy, make sure you look for products that are low in sugar, especially yogurt, and you can look for low-fat products if you want. If you're looking for breads, look for whole grain breads, not whole wheat, not enriched flour. Those are very refined grains. So whole grain is what you're looking for in any of your wheat products. And brown rice is also very good. Quinoa, those are also excellent sources of carbs. And for your proteins, just stick to lean meats. And for the vegetarians out there, rice and beans together is a complete protein, so that is a good option if you're looking for something other than tofu. Also, try to limit the oils that you're using. I would probably try to limit your canola and vegetable oil use, and use coconut and olive oils primarily. You also want to watch out for condiments. Try to look for salad dressings that have very few ingredients, and a lot of condiments are high in sugar, so just look at the ingredients and make sure that whatever you're eating is low in sugar and has relatively few ingredients in it. So that kind of goes into a side topic in what to eat. You always, if you're looking at a packaged food, you want to look at the ingredient label. And my rule of thumb is there should be a short list of ingredients of foods that you can read, so it shouldn't be any weird chemicals or preservatives or anything like that. There should be, recognizable foods. And I say 5 or less ingredients. It was a good range to look for. And also you want to look at the sugar content. If there's one thing you look at on that label, is how much sugar is in the food. And a good rule of thumb is to keep it either 5 grams of sugar or below. And you always want to make sure that the sugar is less than the grams of protein in the food. So you want more protein than there is sugar. Going into our second topic is how much should you eat? Now this is really going to be more dependent on your lifestyle. If you're working out, you're obviously going to be eating a little bit more. I always say average your meals around 300 to 500 calories depending on how big the meal is. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 300 to 500 calories, and then you want to eat snacks in between as you get hungry. And those could be 100 to 200, just depending on what it is and how hungry you are. But the whole point is to keep yourself full throughout the day. Snack on healthy things if you're feeling hungry. You never, ever want to starve yourself. So always constantly be snacking on healthy things to carry you to the next meal. So our third and final topic is how often should you be eating? Now, like I said before, you should be eating as often as you are hungry. So snack when you're feeling hungry, have your 3 meals a day and then snacks in between. And just keep yourself full, and keep yourself full with the healthy, nutritious foods that we talked about earlier. Alright, so that's my quick guide on how to eat healthy, and I hope that these tips could help you kind of get a good start into your own healthy eating journey. There's a couple more details that I didn't cover here, but I'm actually putting together a document right now that's going to outline everything and a little bit more than I discussed in this video. So I'm going to be handing that out to people as I'm requested for it, and hopefully that could help you as well. So that's in the process, and I will totally announce when I have that document ready, and that'll be called the Good Food Guide. So look for the Good Food Guide, and that's going to teach you all about starting how to eat healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. My last very important tip is you are going to find a balance with what you're eating and how much you eat and how often you eat. I mean, the whole idea of a healthy lifestyle and healthy eating is to find what's good for you. So how often and how much I eat may not work necessarily for you, so just tweak it where you need it and you'll learn along the way. And the whole idea is to just find something that works for you, so you want to keep it up every single day. You have to keep changing your habits and finding things that work so you can carry this on for the rest of your life. That's the whole point, is to live a healthy lifestyle. That is all I have for you today, and I hope you could learn a little bit of something about healthy eating. And of course, you can always leave me a comment down below if you have any questions, or you can contact me on any of my social media accounts, and I will definitely get back to you with answers. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay fit.